What's good, YouTube? It's your boy J Duke Reviews, and today I want to bring you a watch. It's called a Sturhling Winchester watch. It's an American-made company based out of New York City, and this watch do anything from high-end watches, nice sport watches, dress watches, elegant watches, and casual watches. And the watch I'm bringing you today is called the Winchester. Okay, you have your little package in here, the little Sturhling original. You open it up. It'll give you to register your warranty. All your information there. Sturhling Original LLC, Brooklyn, New York. Let's get that out the way. You have the envelope so you can mail all your information back in. So you could get your warranty on it. This watch comes with a 2-year warranty. And excuse me for the lighting. Your manual instructions. Everything on the back show you what operating buttons and how to wear the watch and stuff like that. And you also have the Sturhling Original Certificate of Authenticity. And it's the booklet, tell you the quality, everything about the watch. And that you're not buying a fake. Because there's a lot of knockoffs out here. Alright, one thing I want to talk to you guys about Lifeforce Watches. I've been collecting watches for like 20 years. And like I said, man, like I own Rolexes, Bombardiers, Citizens, Invictus. At one time I had about 500 watches. And I had them up in my mom's apartment in New Jersey on the patio, and I left out of town. I had it on the patio and they all came up stolen. And it's basically, man, like all this materialistic stuff don't mean anything, man. Your life is more important than all this materialistic stuff. So like what I'm trying to say, man, is like before you get caught up into like all the hype about like all these big name stuff, all this materialistic stuff, man, just cherish your life first, man. Because all this stuff ain't going with you when you're gone, including money. It ain't going with you when you're gone. Like when you in that casket, you might have one of your favorite watches on. If you put that, staying that, or if your wife or somebody in your family, your sister, your brother, know that that was your special watch. This stuff means anything. And let me get back into it, man. This watch is 50 meters water resistance. And I mean, what that's saying is, man, like you shouldn't get in the pool with it. You shouldn't go on the beach and go swimming with it. No showers, you shouldn't do none of that stuff with it. It's like, man, like boom, if it's raining outside, you'll be okay. You don't want to destroy the leather band on this or the mechanical movement that's in this watch. This goes back to the old days of watchmaking, as far as like your little grandfather pocket watches, stuff like that. This has a Sturhling crystal on it, and it's similar to Sapphire Crystal. It's like a mineral coated Sapphire Crystal. The thing about Sapphire Crystals, man, is like they're scratch resistant, but they're easy to break, brittle is what I'm saying. So like in this watch, you have both. You have like the strength of a mineral crystal, and you have the scratch proof of a sapphire crystal, and that's why they call it a Sturhling crystal. You have the furnace blue hands on it. As you can see, your hour hand, your minute hand, your second hand going around. And sorry for my lighting, guys. You have Sturhling Original. It's lasered in up under the crystal, and I think I like that. That's a good thing, man. Like, that's real cool. This watch is rose gold. No, this would not fade. You know, nor won't flake up like a lot of these other watches out here that you go buy like out of a department store, where you're getting like base metal, not even 316L stainless steel. You're getting mystery metal and stuff like that, and mystery like finishes on these cases that as soon as you rub up against it, that thing gonna fade. You know, this rose gold, this is real rose gold, but it's bonded onto 316L stainless steel. You know, like 316L stainless steel is one of the good metals out there. A lot of doctors use it as the utensils and stuff in the operating room and stuff like that. That's where they get that from. It's like rust resistance. As you can see, man, like you can see the hour markers on it. You got the 12, the 3, and the 6. And all the other hour markers is like etched in. It's like a nice little cutout in the block, man, that they shaved out of the 316L stainless steel. Plus they dipped that in the rose gold too. So all of them is hour markers. And then you have like the 3, 6, 9, 12, and them is your numbers. You can see the skeleton movement in the front, which is the ST. Let me give 1 minute, guys. It's the STSK skeleton movement. And like I said, man, I had this watch for maybe 5 or 6 years. I wore it maybe about 4 times. It's a great watch, man. It's still ticking. You got your screw down crown here. And you have your S for Sturhling right there. And all you have to do is screw that, and it'll loosen up, and then you can just set your time and just spin it back on. And then this is water resistance, man. And if you want to get the movement moving, pull it out, unscrew your crown, pull it out to the first section, wind it counterclockwise, and it'll get your movement. This watch is not battery operated. You have your genuine leather strap, and that's done in a nice like mahogany color. You know, they get your genuine leather stitched. Here they have the you have here on the other side, it has Sturhling Original, the company name. You have your clasp and your buckle with the Sturhling on it right there. Guys, sorry for my light, and bear with me, man. I'm doing this off my cell phone, but eventually I'm gonna get a camera. I got one, I just didn't hook it up and none yet. I still gotta get it out the box. Okay, and back there is the back of the movement. You see the rotating rotor back there with the Sturhling Original on it. Get out this light. And that's done also in like a little rose tone color. Then you have like the furnace blue screws, and then you have like the like little rubies that's inside of it. And they're not real rubies, they're synthetic rubies, and they're used to keep the movement friction down so metal won't be hitting against metal. As you can see right in there, you can see it there, the little blue rubies and stuff like that, synthetic rubies. And then you have all the information on the back of the watch, as far as like the Sapphire Crystal, the movement, the water resistance, and all that information, man. It's a nice watch, man. Like, nice rose tone, and like I prefer this like as a dress watch if you're going, out to eat, something like that, or a casual. It's not like a sport watch. It's not like sporty. It's something you wear out for like dinner. You going out with your girlfriend or your wife or something like that, out to eat, stuff like that. All right, man. This is my review, J Duke Reviews. If you like, hit the like, subscribe button, and share button. And on this channel, I'm gonna bring you a lot of things about men's things, as far as like sports, clothes, watches, cars, cologne, anything that got to do with man, everyday life, everything we do in life. And then eventually, man, I could get on live with you guys, and so y'all could, you know what I mean, ask me things. You can ask me things in my comments about watches, or what type of watches would you prefer buying and stuff like that. Will I sell any? You know, I might sell a couple of them. It all depends. I need to cut down my my watch collection. But as of now, I'm not trying to sell any of them, but eventually I would. You know what I mean, if the price is right. Alright, YouTube, this your boy J Duke Reviews, and I'll hit you with another video soon. Thank you and have a nice day.